Television. Your humble host, Comrade Fritz Misodi. Today we're going to be talking about PLO Limumba, who has been very forefront in the support of the Ambazonian movement. I am bringing him today because we have some past support comments and statements he has made, and today I want to bring him forward so that he can give more of those comments and advice to the people of Ambazonia to know that we have support of Pan-Africanists, we have support of analysts, we have support of the international community, irrespective of what the government of Cameroon want you to know. We have people who are, Professor Masanga. This is PLO Limumba also. Most of these are Pan-Africanists who support different causes across the world, and we are so grateful for their support to the movement for the independence of the people of Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia. Today I'm going to bring his various comments that he made. This one is about the 10 points that he gave to Ambazonians. So you can listen, okay? And we're going to be talking about them.
Faithful to our people so that we can to pose both. And these are the questions that I want to pose both to the leadership and the followership in Ambazonia. Question number 1. Have you identified your enemy? And I think that you have. The enemy is a regime that is based in Yaoundé, a regime that is led by Paul Biya, a regime that is energized by France, a regime that does not believe in equality, a regime that does not believe in fairness. That is the enemy that confronts the Ambazonians. Question number 2 that we must pose and answer, having identified our enemy, are we organized against our enemy? And the answer is that there is some form of organization around our struggle. And that organization is that we must confront the enemy with a singular voice and in unanimity. Question number 3. Having organized against our enemy, have we marshaled our resources so that our resources are directed in the direction of ensuring that we achieve our goal? Which brings me to question number 4. Have we identified our goal? Having identified our enemy, having organized ourselves, when we identify our goal, what is our goal? And our goal, if it is liberating our people, which brings me to question number 5. Have we, in the nature of things, recruited our people so that our people are fighting with us in the same direction? As Chairman Mao used to say in 1949, those who are fighting must ensure that they recruit their people, and the people are fighting in the same direction as they are. Are the people with us? Question number 6. Do we speak with one voice, or we have many voices and we are sending confusing and conflicting messages so that the enemy can enter within our ranks and they can divide us? Question number 7. Have we subordinated our personal interests to the larger interest of the people of Ambazonia, so that we see ourselves, those of us who happen to be in positions of leadership, do we see ourselves as servants or masters, and our only aim is to replace the beers without changing the equation? Question number 8. How are we using the human resources that we have, whether they are based inside of Ambazonia or outside of Ambazonia? Question number 9. Are we faithful to our people so that we can account for the resources that they give us on a daily basis or from time to time? Question number 10. Have we persuaded the rest of Africa that we have a genuine and a legitimate cause and that we deserve to be supported? In my view, if we are able to answer these questions in the affirmative, then we will be able to move in the direction that will see that the struggle against the Biya regime will be a struggle that will be successful and will be fruitful.
Yeah, so we have heard those points from Prof PLO Limumba. It's very clear that he has given 10 points, and most of the Ambazonian leaders understand about this, because it's very clear that we have those 10 points. Number 1 point was very clear. Have we identified our enemy? For the past years, we all know that we have one single enemy, the Cameroon government, who does not want to go to negotiation. It's a dictatorial government. It's a government that is a failed state government. They don't want to go for negotiation. They prefer the military option, irrespective of the international community giving them all kinds of ultimatum. They don't want to go for negotiation. They prefer to kill our people, to use the military to torture the people. Okay, that's the enemy we know. Okay, we don't have problem with the people of French Cameroon. We have problem with the government, who has also put them in bondage. Okay, for 42 years, you have seen the rule of Paul Biya. Okay, so that is the enemy we know, and until we get what we want, the struggle will continue. Okay. Number 2, he said, are we organized against our enemy? Are we organized against our enemy? For the past years, we have had different sort of organizations: the interim government, the different groups, the various different forums that are helping the international community, and different. So we have had different kind of organizations that we have had. But the issue is that we need to do more. Okay, there is the need for more organized system that we can channel our issues in the right direction. Okay, that is very important. He said, having organized against our enemy, have we marshal our resources such that our resources are directed in the direction of ensuring that we achieve our goal? You know, when they say many hands do light work, if we put our resources together, we can do a lot, But I think most leaders have learned this lesson by now, that all the grandstanding, I'm not talking to this leader, I don't want to collaborate with this leader, is gone. Now there's no other choice. We have one single choice: to come together, stand as a team, fight as a team, speak in one voice, and move forward. Okay, because we have similar cause, we have the same thing that we're fighting for. Number 4, he said, have we identified our goal? Like I said, we have one goal, we have one mission, we have one direction. Anybody going to the direction is not it's not part of us. Like we always told the federalists, our people did not die to have federation. Our people First of all, as a country, Southern Cameroon, that was granted independence, the La Republic government does not want to recognize that. Okay, we are a people, we are recognized people with flag, everything, anthem, everything. So the root causes of the problem is where we have to start. You cannot start a problem at the top. You start at the root. Number 5 say, have we in the nature of things recruited our people so that our people are fighting with us in the same direction? Okay, yes, that is what we are doing. You have seen the ghost towns, you have seen the lockdowns. The people are united for freedom. They want freedom so badly. They have seen all the kind of torture, torment, all the calais and rounding up. You have seen the killings, you have seen the mass graves. What have you not seen? So our people have seen it all. Now they are ready for freedom. Okay, they are ready for freedom. And only that freedom will give them that they want. Okay. Talk about number 6. Do we speak with one voice? So PLO Limumba is trying to ask if we speak with one voice. This is something that we already know now. We have seen people who used to speak different voices. Now, all leaders, they know this is the voice we want. The people in this trouble already know that you who is talking something different, you're out of the train. Okay, that's why when we see people creating new groups now, trying to come with new ideas of things that are not relevant today. Okay, we have seen all those things before. So now we want people to speak in one voice, one mission, one voice, one goal, and one direction. PLO Limumba, number 7 question says, have we subordinated our personal interests to the larger interests of the people of Ambazonia? This is what, by now, I mean, we have sung this time and again. This struggle is not about you. It's not about your group. It's not about any individual leader. It's not about that. It's about the generations to come, because this is what is going to go in history. What did you do for this struggle? How did you help to make sure that this struggle moves? This is what is going to go to history. Any quarreling, all the arguments, all the things you say on WhatsApp group, that's not history. History going to write what you do to help in the struggle. And that is what PLO Limumba is advising here. Have you put your personal interests above the larger interests? Okay, taking these arguments, little things, you get mad, getting angry, leave the struggle. You don't want to contribute to the struggle. You don't want to do this. No. Little things, one person cannot make you get angry in the struggle. Think about the future of the country, Ambazonia. Think about the future of your children. Think about how the future of the generations will come. When I always mention Mandela, I mention Reverend Martin Luther King and all these guys, they fought for the freedom of the generation that are enjoying today. But they are not here today. But they fought and they are remembered. So if you are an activist, you are any person, this is what you have to think. This fight is not for us. We might not live to see the day that's why some people think that it's a rush. Yeah? Revolution is not a rush. It's a gradual process. And you learn as you go towards the process. We have learned for almost 9 years now. We have learned how a revolution is done. So we are learning as a country to fight for freedom. Okay, other countries have done theirs. Okay, so it's our turn. It's a 10 by 10 something. So the people of Ambazonia, we are learning from these people. This is advice I will get from Pan-Africanists like PLO Limumba. Okay, number 8. How are we using the human resources that we have, whether they are based inside of Ambazonia or outside of Ambazonia? Okay, I've said that Ambazonians are very intelligent people. They are very learned people. They are educated people. We have human resources in the diaspora. We have human resources in Ambazonia itself. So it won't be a problem when we need experts. That's why I would say during negotiation process, we will need all these brains to come in, because when we talk about economic relevance, economic stuff, we need people who are in that field. When we talk about education, we need people who come and talk, help to, in the negotiation process in that domain, because we want to kickstart Ambazonia immediately. Everything is done. We don't want to wait. Okay, you see what Traoré has done for 2 years in Burkina Faso, building railways. That's how Ambazonia is going to be. We're not going to be waiting for, no, we're going to start building the bridges, building the airport, building. That's how it's going to be. There's no time to say, oh, okay, campaign speeches like how they're doing for CPGM. Ambazonia is not going to have anything CPGM. We're going to start building infrastructures for the country. That is how it is. We don't need people, we don't need to go for campaign for people to build bridge for our people. We don't want that. We want to do stuff for our people, because we know it's beneficial for the country. Infrastructure, railway from Limbe to Bamenda, from Bamenda to Manfi to Kumbo. All the railway lines will be fast. Somebody can live in Kumba and work in Limbe. You can live in Manfi and work in Bamenda because of the railway connection. How we are seeing that here. The interconnection of transportation system is so good that you can live anywhere and work anywhere without any problem. Okay, so that is it. Number 9 is are we faithful to our people so that we can account for the resources that they give us on a daily basis and from time to time? That is what we have been fighting for. Okay, the management, how we use resources. We don't want to have another La Republic in Ambazonia where they use money without accountability. Okay, I always give example of these guys who just came in as presidents. Look at Senegal. The younger generation have innovative mindset. This older generation just sit there, oh, they are president many years doing nothing. When this younger generation come in, they want change. They want to see something going on. Look at what is happening in Senegal. Look at Benin. Look at Burkina Faso. Look at Niger. They are building roads. They just for 2 years in power. But somebody will stay for 42 years, nothing to show for. It's really sickening sometimes. Number 10, he said, have we persuaded the rest of Africa that we have a genuine and a legitimate cause and that we deserve to be supported? That is why we have people like PLO Limumba who are coming. You have Dr. Masanga. You have all these other people who have, who have done a lot of protests, who have done a lot of advertisement, who have done a lot of sensitization about the crisis. We have done a lot of, people already know Ambazonia. They know a lot of Ambazonia things. They know a lot. Okay, and we hope that with that message, people will keep supporting Ambazonia for freedom. Okay, we are very hopeful that Ambazonia will go through and things are gonna be different. Okay, thank you for listening. Please make sure you share and hit the subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you hit the other button. Okay, we are gonna overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Write in the comment section, we shall overcome. Thank you for watching. God bless you. God bless the people of Amazonia.